Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Three Trails Tarot. I am going to do your love reading for mid-April to mid-May. So let's see what we have for you. Before we start, I would like to just share that I love this deck of Lovers Oracle cards. The person who created this deck is Toni, Carmine, Salerno. The Lovers Oracle is beautiful. I just love all the colors and the art. It's just so nice. I wish I could draw. I am like the worst artist, so I always admire those who can draw and make such beautiful things. I am not affiliated with any of these cards I'm going to mention to you tonight and that are listed in the description below. I just wanted to show appreciation for those who have this beautiful talent that we all can enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards from this Lovers Oracle deck that we will refer to for advice and guidance at the end of your reading. And split it, and then we're going to pull this blue one. There's no names for these, so just describe them. Looks like lovers together. Whoa, more lovers together, Scorpio. There's a lot of passion art right there. All right, and then we are going to use these tarot cards, which were actually a first edition. What a pleasant surprise when I bought them. I didn't know they were first edition. It's called Rainbow Heart Tarot, and they were designed by Rachel Rosenkoetter. She's the artist behind these beautiful deck of cards. And the other tarot cards that I'm going to use are these cards, which you've probably seen other tarot readers use. It's called the Light Seekers Tarot, and it is by Chris Ann. Like I said, I'm just sharing, showing appreciation for the beauty of these cards and that we can all enjoy. I'm going to put this over here for a minute. We're going to start with these cards. I love them because they have hearts on them. It's perfect for the love reading. So Sagittarius, what do we have for you in the world of romance? We have the Fool, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles. I really should move this one so it's out of the way. And King of Wands. Whoa, a lot of royalty going on here, Sag. Okay. We have 2 Cups, the Hermit, the Strength, and 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and 5 of Wands. Okay, so put this over here. What do we have for you? We start with the Fool, which is in your column here. You started off in this relationship feeling alive and full of adventure, ready to pursue a new relationship, all happy, all enthusiastic, feeling loyal. This dog is a symbol of loyalty. Feeling loyal to this person that you have in your life, Sagittarius. So very, very happy and ready to go on your new path and meet new challenges with this new relationship. You proposed, because I see this proposal in your column, and you seem very, very excited, Sagittarius, to be with this person. Some Sagittarians might say they didn't propose, But I kind of get the feeling that Sagittarius, you were the one that tried to make this relationship a permanent one, or a one of more of a lifetime commitment relationship. So you can deny it all you want, but I see you, Sag, as the person who made this all happen, because you were just excited to meet this person, have this person in your life, and start on a new life path. Because you probably saw this person as someone who could give you a much more interesting lifestyle or life adventure. We see you here as the master of your skills. You've mastered your skills. You've for some reason, I don't see this having anything to do with love. I see this as more of you either went to school or got a certification or did some online training to get much better at whatever it is that you were interested in. You're a very passionate sign. You're very fiery, Saggy, very creative. And I see you spending a lot of time focusing on learning new things about the thing you're interested in. Why can't I speak? Okay, so this, I believe, has to do with a job or just this personal interest of yours, Sag. Which means that shortly after you've got this person to commit to you and felt comfortable that they were in your life, you then started focusing on your own personal interests or things that you thought were more important personally for you, to benefit you. All right, that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not trying to sound like I'm saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that once you felt secure with this, then you were able to focus on things that you thought were other interests that you had. So your partner in the very beginning saw rainbows, was very excited and happy, and also just as passionate as you are, Saggy. This person was thrilled to be part of your life and felt that you inspired them to grow, to become better. You know, I never realized this before, but her robes almost look like something someone would wear when they graduate from college. So I think this person was inspired to improve themselves, to get educated, to do better with school or with their career. They saw you as someone inspirational to them, and that's why they were very excited to be part of your life, Sag. For those of you who are not in a relationship, Saggies that are not in a relationship, you are actually focusing on yourself, and this Two of Cups is you making a commitment to yourself, realizing that you are on a new path. You were probably in a relationship before, and when you broke up, you just said, you know what, I'm just going to do my thing. And that's what you did. And you made a commitment to yourself. This is for those of you who are not in a relationship. And you decided you were going to just instead focus on your own personal interests and your passions, and get better at the things that you always wanted to learn. Okay, so now we're moving on to the other person. So those of you who are in a relationship, this person in your relationship with you felt inspired by you. However, I see from these two cards that something happened. Something happened in your relationship that made them feel, you know what, I gotta think about this. There's some things going on here that I'm not too thrilled about. So they took some time alone. They either meditated on it or consulted with other people to kind of figure something out. So there was something in your relationship that caused them to want to do some introspection and decide if the thing that was bothering them was something that they could deal with, or was really something that should be a concern and be addressed. So your partner is feeling unfulfilled, Saggy. Your partner is sitting there feeling less than what they thought they were going to be. So at first you inspired them, and now they're feeling not so inspired. And we see you offering gifts, trying to, talk to them, trying to make them feel like they are doing a lot better than they think, but they're just not seeing it right now. And I think they're just kind of in a stage of, depression maybe. And that's why they don't see or are able to accept the things that you're trying to do for them. Sag. So they've isolated themselves because they feel that they have not arrived at where they thought they would. They don't feel that they're in the right place. They don't feel accomplished. And so there's apathy there, Overall, your relationship, Sag, it looks like you are the person that's in charge of this relationship. With the King of Pentacles, I see you as the one making most of the decisions, Sag, in your relationship. You are the dominant partner, and you are also not always there for your partner because you have a lot of other responsibilities that you feel are more important. And so, Sag, you are focusing on those other things, either your own personal passions, like right here, or your other obligations you feel are obligations, maybe work obligations, family obligations, friend obligations. I mean, it could be any kind of number of obligations that a person feels that they have or they need to take care of themselves. And either way, this is causing this person to be inaccessible. So you, Sag, are inaccessible to your partner. And overall in your relationship. And you may not even realize that because you feel, you are here trying to help them out too. And so maybe you're frustrated that they're not getting that because you're so spread out right now, Sag. You are really trying to do a lot of things for a lot of other people. And also projects, a lot of other things that are important to you. Overall, the relationship is one where you are trying to be supportive of each other. You are trying to give each other strength. You are trying to help each other out. But you should see this picture of this lion here. Normally in these cards, the lion is very tame. But for some strange reason, in this deck, the lion looks like it really has something to say, and then the person in this picture doesn't want to hear it or thinks the lion has bad breath. I don't know, but they're definitely turning away from the lion. But I see this infinity sign here. Gosh, I didn't even notice that was there before. This infinity sign and the moon, they kind of really attract me right now. So I think this card is also trying to say that there are secrets or hidden information, things that you two are keeping from each other, and that is turning someone away. I don't want to say it's you, Sag, that's keeping secrets, but I can tell that your partner here is wondering about things and trying to think of things over and not feeling fulfilled. Maybe they're keeping secrets from you too. But definitely the two of you, even though you're very supportive of each other, you're also not telling each other everything that you need to know. And here in Three of Wands, we see a need for travel and expansion. This could be one of your projects here, Sag, but your relationship could get better. I love the threes, right? Threes is a really good number here. Got 3 dolphins, 3 flags, three sails, beams. You got all these threes in here. So, and this is 3 of Wands. But I just see this as if you two take the time to like be alone and go and take a trip. Yeah, that's how I see this. You could make your relationship better. That's what this relationship needs. It needs alone time. So try to make some time, Sag, for your partner, to make your partner feel like they are important to you. Because it looks like they're not getting a whole lot of attention. And if you are not in a relationship, Sagittarians who are not in a relationship, time to go traveling, because that's probably where you're going to meet your next significant other. You got to travel. Okay, so what we see happening now, those of you in a relationship, if you continue on this path, if you try to tell each other, you know, you don't have to give all your secrets, but at least talk to each other so that you feel that you can trust each other, and then go on a trip together, you could feel the passion again and the love affair that led you to wanting to be in the commitment in the first place. And it could last. It could last. You could have balance with this 2 of Pentacles. But at the same time, though I see the balance, this 2 of Pentacles also indicates, Sag, that you're still trying to do too many things at the same time. You know, you're still multitasking. So try to balance it more, and try not to spread yourself too thin, Sag, because I think when you spread yourself too thin, your partner feels that they're not a priority. And when they don't feel like a priority, it could lead to competition, some trying to, like rivalry. It could become an obstacle to your relationship becoming closer and better. So that is the overarching message that I'm getting from this reading, Sag, is that it could be so good if you could show your partner that they are a priority to you. Because I feel that your partner is not getting that. You could take a trip together. Let me pull 3 cards out of this other tarot deck, the Light Seers card deck. Let's see if we can get more clarification on this reading, or information. Maybe we can get more information for you. Oops, way too many cards. You know what? I'm just gonna, these all jumped out. There's about 5 of them here. I usually pull 3, but I am going to show all these cards. Wow. Okay. The Emperor. Is a fire card. It's representative of an Aries, of the Aries sign, Sag, but it's also a fire card. So I see this as you feeling that you've got everything handled. Everything's in order, everything's handled, you know what you're doing, and you don't want it. you don't believe that you need to do anything different, Sag, because you see everything as going the way it's supposed to go. Here we have the same card that's down here, Four of Cups, your partner. So this really emphasizes here that you may not see that your partner is going through a period of depression. This is what's happening in the next 4 weeks. This is going to happen in the next 4 weeks, and definitely something to be aware of, so that when it starts, the signs start to come about, you'll notice it and you'll realize that it needs to be addressed, especially if you really care for this person and want to keep them in your life. And here again, this card goes with this card. You could have the world. This relationship could be very strong, but your partner is feeling left out, isolated, and needing to take rest. Like there's something going on in your relationship, Sag, where your partner is having to do a lot of things for you, and maybe they feel unappreciated and unrecognized for it, and just maybe even feel taken advantage of, and so they're feeling they need to be left alone, and they're isolating themselves. But with this Page of Cups, the message here is renew the romance. Renew the romance. Take action on it now, because your partner is loyal to you. This little doggy's so cute. Your partner is loyal to you. Your partner really does want to be with you. So just your fire, spark up that passion between you and your partner, and you could have a very nice, strong relationship. Seems like communication is the key, but I see it as your partner is not communicating with you, Sag, and that's why they feel that way. It might require some encouragement from you for them to open up. Maybe they think you won't want to hear it, or maybe they've tried to speak to you about it and you thought everything was going so well that it really did need to be addressed. So just a thought, just something to think about. All right, so Sag, I'm now going to reveal the advice from the oracle cards that we pulled earlier. So let's see what these cards can tell us. We'll start with this one, which strange enough reminds me of this card right here, almost same exact position. And it says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Okay, so perhaps it's also wearing you out too, Sag, and this could be also you feeling frustrated with your partner. So this says take a step back for you time. And here we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Remember, I said here, they are loyal to you, and they will need you to spark up the relationship, and that looks pretty sparky to me. All right, so we've got that. And here we have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And see, this coincides with what we just talked about, that your relationship needs attention. Specifically, your partner needs to know that you really, really do appreciate them. And perhaps you two can talk about what you expect to have in the relationship and how you expect to be treated in the relationship. See what you can compromise on. Okay, well, that is all I have for you, Sagittarius. If you like this reading, and I hope you did, and I hope you felt that it at least was helpful or gave you some kind of insight to what's going on in your relationship that maybe you didn't realize was happening, but now with this reading you kind of like opened your eyes. I hope so. If it did resonate with you, I hope that it was helpful in that way. Don't forget to please like and subscribe before you leave, and thank you so much for joining me today and for listening to this reading. I hope you will join me again. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, Sag, and take good care. Bye.